This conference will now be recorded.
Okay, so first we can see that what about the information? What is we are representing here? What exactly that? So you can see malaria cases in Zambia's southern province and decreasing. So it means general in South Africa. Zambia is the one of the country in South Africa, I guess. So the malaria cases, how they are identified yearly basis, what was the trend of it, and in which state it was, which district cases are higher and lower values, and selected year how many total number of malaria cases identified, and we are showing in it, do not showing in it chart the representing it year wise. Okay, year wise, month, yearly, monthly basis, each month how the cases are identified, and which month and which year which are higher, and where we have the less number of cases. Okay, this is a sample dashboard we need to be represented. Implement this. How many charts are there? You can simply say that four charts are there. This is a one sheet, and this is one more sheet, and this is a, okay. So first we can see the data. So how I can go? Suppose you want to see the data from this particular dashboard. How we can see the data? Just click on any one of the sheet. Go with any one of the sheet. Go for go to sheet option. Okay, once you came to the sheet level, so I want to see that what is all the data, what kind of data is there. So here you can see in top of it, next to the search option, search filter, and here we have the view. Okay, click on this view data. Okay, if we click on this view data, so what are the data source level, we can go for it, and we can see what are the fields are there in the data source, and what kind of information it is. So you can see total number of 3586 rows and 9 fields. Total 9 fields are there. Okay, what information? Country is there. Country. Okay, and date. Right, country, date, and migrated data. There is a URL for the data, and district, and province. Reporting category. So what is the different reporting categories are? Health facility, community health worker. Okay, health facility and community health worker. And urban areas. Which area we have? We have two areas. One is a rural and one is a urban. Okay, so area and number of cases. Dollar. You need to be remove that dollar symbol here. Okay, number of cases and number of records we are getting. So how many number of records are there? So this is the data. Based on this data, we need to be go for build a visualizations. Clear? What data we have? Date, and this is for URL where we are getting data from, and district. Provision is nothing but a state, I think, southern state. Okay, reporting category and area of it, and number of cases identified by the each area. Right. So I want to build a visualization based on this data. So let me go for create new sheet. So first sheet I want to create it this one. Right. Total number of cases. Just remove the dollar symbol. So we don't require this dollar. So here for each case we have a dollar symbol. Try to go here. Default properties. In the cases default properties. Okay. Number format. Here we have the prefix is dollar. Remove this. Okay, I don't require any dollar here. Okay, so same way I want to represent bring this value. So what we did here is just we given uh, cases, total number of cases, cases identified it, right? So simply you can drag the value into text. Total number of cases is coming. API, simply you can drag into text. Okay. And I want to increase the size of this particular number. Go for text. You dragged into text, right? Label. Double click on it. Okay. Once you double click on it, two options you can find is text and alignment. So you can go with see that alignment options, left alignment and right alignment. Three options we have it. Okay, here you cannot observe that it's left right alignments. Just go for make it as entire view. You can get clarity of it. Go for see that. If you say that left alignment, the value is the left side of that. Okay, and you can see center alignment. It will be in center. Okay, if you go with the right, it will be right alignment. Data will be right aligned. So this is the horizontal alignment. At the same time, vertical alignment also is there. Bottom, top, bottom right, and up. It will get it into the upper side of it. Want to be align it, you can do that. Center, you can put it as center top. I don't want to put it middle. I want to put it drop it middle. Okay, this is the way we can align the data horizontally, vertically. What is the field is there in the text. Okay, directions are we want to go for directions. So change the directions as you require. Okay, when you go for January, February, March, these things you want to align it vertically, you can choose this option. And wrap text, what is mean by wrap automatic? If you click on wrap automatic, if that lengthy text is there, that can be divided into multiple rows, that can be compressed. Okay, so we can see that as well. So these options you can find it when you click on text. Okay, alignment. So these four options you can go for change it. Next, you want to be increase the size of, or you can go for click on these three dots. Okay, select this value. You need to be always remember that if you don't select it, nothing will apply to this value. Okay, you need to select this particular value in this window and go for change that. What kind of format you want it? I want tableau bold. Select the tableau bold. And what size you want it? Select that size. And if still you want it bold, click on bold. And you can see this is the color formats. Okay, and again you have the alignments here. Click OK. Can you see that the value is here? I don't want to show that two decimals 00. How can we remove that? So I don't want to display that. How can you remove for it? So this value we are getting from cases, right? Sum of cases, right? So go for here, right mouse it, default properties, number format. Okay, decimal places, decimal, remove it, make it 0. Have you removed that number of decimal places? Okay, this is the way we can go for get the first value. The sheet is ready. Total number of cases can we put it? Okay, total number of cases identified. What is the next image we want to create? I want to create a how the trend is there with the cases. Yearly basis, how was the trend? Okay, I want to get this chart. Let me go for create the chart. Okay, so year, from where we can get the year? From date field, we can identify the year. Drag the date into rows or columns. I want to get it columns, right? Yes. And next, I want to get the number of cases here. Right? How was the trend? We have this here. and more than 2 lakhs. Now it was around 20,000 something we are getting, right? So go for show me. You can click on this chart. Can you see the trend? So what I did, just control Z, I'm clicking on it. Here it was like a short, right? Yearly standard. Here you need to be observe one thing. When we consider year date into columns, year date is considered as a discrete value or continuous value. Is it discrete value or continuous value? So year date here is a discrete value or continuous. How you can differentiate that discrete value or continuous value? Is there any representation?
Blue color is discrete value.
Yes. Blue color in the sense it's a discrete value.
Yeah,
Continuous means
green.
it's a green value. So here year of date we are considering as a discrete value. So for date field, only for date field we have a little bit advantage. So you can go for converted year or any field we do that. Visualization is different when we go with a date field. So here we are considering all years as a headers 2014, 20, 2015, 2016, 2017, 2018 or headers. So now you can go for sort them. Sorting we can perform it as a when year considered as a discrete. When you consider as a discrete, you can go for sort it. Okay, you can make a sorting the data. All right, you can put it like this 2015, 2015. So generally, when you go for represent the data in a graph line bar, you should not be sorted. So over period of time, if you want to represent the data over period of time, how was the trend? 2014, how was the sales? And in this way, we cannot represent it. We show the trend starting 2015, 2018 to 2014, we cannot be represented. We show the trend starting which year we started business and how was trend is going on. We shouldn't be sorted that. So if you want to represent a proper way of that trend, you need to make sure that year as a continuous field is selected discrete, you need to be change it as a continuous field. Okay, what you need to do is it is a discrete. When you select any value as a discrete, it is a headers. These are the just headers. That's why we can able to sort that. That's why we can able to sort that. But you are representing your data in a line bar, it should be in proper format. So the year first year starting and last year should be ending. Okay, last year should be a end of that graph. So it may be the so now you can see 2014, 15, 16, 17, 18. It is little unsensible, but still these are the headers. These are the headers because year of date is a discrete value. So you can make sure that it will be continue whenever you want it. You can go for select as a continuous field. We are converting it a continuous field. Now you can see that how the difference we have. It started in 2013. The business started in 2013 and 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 20. Like the trend would be there. The business started here and it's going on. And here, once you convert as a continuous field, you cannot see sorting option here. You cannot sort this graph. Sorting option is disabled. Okay. So this you can go for any time. You can go for make it as a discrete and continuous. Based on requirement and based on representation of the data, you can change it. If you want to make it as discrete, you can put a discrete. If you want to make it as a continuous, you can go for keep it as a continuous field. Okay. So that option we have it. Just you can go for change it from year field. You can select it discrete and continuous. You can choose that option. Okay, for now we keep it as a continuous field. And line bar color you want to be change it, just change it. Go for color, make it whatever the color you want it. And size of the line you want to be change it, increase the size of width of that line bar. So can you see that? Is that similar graph is there? Is it similar? No. So I want to make sure that it would be similar. What we have to do. So what we need to do is they are representing in months as well. Here we have a months as well, but not showing the month in the header. You can go for keep here January 2014, February 2014, and March 2014. Month level also. Month is also be there. So I need to get that graph in month part. So go here, make sure year of order date, select year and month both. Can you see it? Is it similar now? Yes. But in the header, I don't want to show that month. Right mouse here, edit access, and can we do removing part here? And, let me do one thing. You can select the year only. You can select the year. And, use the hierarchy here. Month. Okay. Still, it's getting here month as well, right? Just go for formatted. Can we see? Show that. So, but I don't want to repeat this, right? Yeah. So let's go for remove this here and right mouse here, format it. Grid lines. Try to go for remove that number of grid lines. No grid lines here. Remove it. Drag it back that date field. Okay, take it out the quarter out. Month and cases. I can identify it. Let me keep it as continuous field. Excuse me. This is the graph we wanted, but we don't want to show the months every month here in the. One more time, you can drag your date pair. It's not required. Simple thing, we need to be remove this header. I don't want to get this entire month and year. Okay, let me check this. Okay, same thing is also showing. It's showing same thing. November, May, December. So okay, maybe it's like when I go with sheet level, that's the same thing we are representing here. Okay, so once you drag it into dashboard, also maybe it will be shown like this, right? See, it can be adjusted over here. Let's go for color it and make sure it would be thicker. And we have one more sheet created, number of cases identified. What else we have? We have it one more. This graph need to be represented. This is map. So how can we get this map here? How can we get this map here? Clear, we have two maps are there. In our tableau, we have two maps, symbol map and field map. So if you want to represent these maps, that can be possible by the geographic dimensions. Geographic dimension is country, state, city, district. These are all the geographic dimensions. So once you can go for double click on the country, by default it will go for the graphs. Symbol, it will show in that symbol map, right? And take the state provision as well. Okay, and country, remove this. You need to drag into the details. Okay, you need to drag into the details and district as well, and district as well. So country, provision, district, all you need to drag into this, all you need to drag into detail. Let me clear the sheet. Okay, double click on the country. By default automatically fall into the details, and double click on the provision, state of that, and I want to district as well, click on districts as well. So in this particular country states, we have the different districts are there, the circles. Okay, here I want to represent it, not symbol map, it's a field map. This is field map, this is symbol map. Click on field map. Click on field map. So now that is filling with a entire blue color, right? This is the districts I have it. Next thing what you need to do is, based on the cases, I want to change the color of this field color. Single color we are representing, that's a blue. Based on the number of cases, I want to change the color of this particular district. Okay, so drag the cases into colors. Drag the cases into colors. So what is representing? Here number of cases is 1,58,874. Here 33. Here 6,000, 8,000. So this is the number of cases identified district. Less number of cases identified district is this one, right? 6,439. That's in light color. It's in thick color where we have identified a number of high volume of cases here. So if you want to change the color format exactly how required, double click on it and go for select the color format. Right? We got the same format here, what we require. But we need to be changed the background color as white. We need to put the background color as white here. I don't want to show this line. So how we can do it? So if it is a map, right? Go with the map option in the topmost toolbar. Okay, and edit location. Go for edit location. So not edit location. Go for maps. Map background map light normal dark satellite offline. Try to go with this option normal. I can put it. What happening? Nothing is there. There is small changes. Dark. You can put a dark background color and go for maps. Street. If you want to display the street kind of thing here, you can represent it streets in the map and go for map background maps outdoors. Okay, and go for map background map. We have satellite format. You want to display that, show that satellite format. So from the satellite how it will represent, so we can show that. Go for maps and offline. If you want to display in offline, you can go for use that offline. So here I want to get it background color as white. Go for map options. Now here not this map options, map background map and manage maps. Where is this option is moving? Map option background loaded. Offline. Let's see that offline. No. So some changes. New Tableau desktop. They have added some changes. Could not identified. Yeah. See that we get it. Once the background is make it as selected offline. That's entire background become the okay. So offline. Put it as an offline. We can get the background as white. So now as we requested, we have the format. Same format we have it. When you go for selected, what is the country, what is the district, and number of cases identified. We get the same. This is the same rate. And the next one, what is the final sheet we need to be created? This one. How can we go for build it? Here mainly they used it district and year. Let's go with the district and year. Take the district into columns or rows. You can take it, and we have a date field into columns. We have a number of cases. What kind of chart they are using? They are using that heat map. Okay, click on heat map. This is a heat map. Okay, so so that it's make it as continuous. Okay, let me do parallel. You can go for user year and month. Okay, now you can go for increase the size of it. And make sure this month and year as a continuous. No. Mm, let me give you that. Go for here, select that year and month. No, 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 no. Okay, let's go with highlight table. Go with the highlight table. Not was that is not a heat map. That's a highlight table. Okay, sorry for it. So can you see that same kind of format we are getting or not? We can show that, right? Same kind of format is there. So here just you need to be change the color format. Just to increase the size of it and display the values here in the label. So if we have the number of cases, are we displaying it or not? Let's check that. No, we are not representing any values here anymore. Okay, just this graph. So same way you can get it here or not. So I want to get this particular header into the top. Okay, show header, edit access, put it reverse. Mm, okay, what happened is reverse means 2018 is came into the front and 2014 here we get. Right mouse on this and try to be edit access, remove that reverse part. Okay. Mm, let's see that where we can bring that into top. Okay, how can we bring this into the top? Do we have any other options here? Yeah, I try to work on this same way. I can go for see that this is done by myself only. I can find out how we can done it here, but it would be challenging part for us. So how we can bring that? We need to be such that options how I can put it a stop here and try to make sure that okay try with this. So once it is done, once it is done, you can drag all the sheets into dashboard. Okay, all the sheets into dashboard. So what else we have? Drag it in. Okay, remove this container. Okay, delete container. Drag this sheet into here and drag this 6 into middle of this too. Okay, I don't want any headers. Hide title, hide title. I don't want any titles. Okay, and I want to put a header for this dashboard. Drag the text into top of this dashboard. Make sure that title and format on both center. Make it a center. So can we create this and share with me by today evening? It's very easy, right? Just 4 sheets, right? Just 4 sheets we have this here, not more than that. But try to think about to hide these titles. We don't require any title. Okay. So as I mentioned that you try to publish this kind of visualizations into your public account. Go for server it, publish into your public account because you can anyone ask you that share me your public profile, Tableau profile, then it will be help you. You can share with them. Okay, what kind of visualizations you worked on, and they can see that. Okay, it's little bit decent. Go for try to work on this. Any questions regarding this? Any questions? Is it clear?
Yes, sir, clear.
Simple. It is why I'm giving it is practice. You need to be try to practice this. Okay, so then easy to you can design a dashboard. Okay, so who is ready with the parameters? I will give you access to you. You need to create a parameter for dimension change. So who is ready? So nowadays people are asking, share your screen and do whatever I say. So who can do that? I want to create a parameter. Okay, category and region. I want to take the two values, two dimension field, category and region. When I select the category, I want to show the category wise sales. When I select the region wise sales, I want to represent it. Okay, who will do that? I will give you access to my machine. No one. So this is a waste of time, guys. If you don't
Sir,
practice it, it is
sir, I'm
difficult.
not able to do fastly. My hand was injured something.
Okay.
Uh, yeah, that's it.
So thing is, if you don't practice it, waste of my time. I want you make sure 2 days I didn't take in any class. I given a simple concept. and it's like it is for your purpose. I'm saying, why do you waste your time? If you don't practice it, waste. Don't attend the classes. I also close that. So I want to make sure that you learn it and you can go for do that. So these are the scenarios which I am giving. It's real time. They're asking in interview and do it in real time. Okay. So if you don't practice it, 2 days simple topic, then when you practice it. Hmm. So many times I'm saying that practice it, practice training. I make sure that end of this session completed, you become as an expert like 3 4 years guy, and you should know everything. But without practicing, how many classes you listen, how many videos you watch it, there is no use. Without practice, Tableau while watching it was very easy. While I'm saying the class, it was very okay. I can do that. But if you don't practice it, tomorrow you can forget it. That's a waste of time, waste of money. Okay, without practice, it doesn't work. It's a practice only. It is very easy, but if you practice it, otherwise you can forget it. Everything RR movie. Okay, you can watch it, but it doesn't with no use. Okay, we are discussing the parameters. So how we can create a parameter? So parameters are used to pass a value to the visualization dynamically, whatever the value you wanted. So what I'm asking, first thing you need to create a parameter. Right mouse, create parameter option is there. So parameter name I can give it. Okay, and what data type it is? It's a string data type. List of values we can go for write it. That's region. One dimension field name is region. Second one is category. Region and category. Click OK. Show parameter control. The parameter is ready. If I select a region, I want to see that region wise sales. If I select category, category wise sales I want. If you observe that this is a manual test, I missed the T here. CATGRY category. Okay, it is not actual category field here. This is manually what are the names I given. Okay, so right, exactly same name, no need to be give it here. Okay, this is a manual text I'm giving region and category. Now parameter is ready. Next step, what I need to do. So when I select the category from here, so category field wise sales I wanted. Whenever region wise sales I wanted. Okay, so this is the actual Zambia database. I want to connect to that our sample superstores. Okay, you can directly connect from face and select the sample superstores. On topmost window, we have a data source. Click on it, connect to the sample superstores. Here we have the sample superstores. Right now, I want to show the sales. Sales I'm dragging into columns. Okay, so when I select the category wise sales I wanted, region wise sales I wanted. So when in an interview, people will ask you that what is the use of parameter, you need to explain this step. So we can dynamically change the dimension field in the visualization. Single worksheet, I can show the different dimension level of how you need to be explained. I can create a parameter based on names, and I can drag the sales into here, and I can write a calculation here. Okay, what calculation? If create calculated field, go for create a calculated field, uh, dim dynamic change. Okay, dim dynamic I can put it. What is the condition we are writing? If you selected category from the parameter, so then condition is parameter only, right? If you selected from parameter, if parameter is equal to category, is not there, category, okay, make it as in single quotations. If you selected this one from the parameter, if you selected this particular text from the parameter, then what I want to bring it, actual category field. Actual category field is need to be highlighted. Okay, need to be get that category field. Okay, these both are not same. This is the text what I given in the dimension here in the, if I selected this, then I want to get the category, right? You can put it here whatever you want to keep it. If I selected one, that should be category. Okay, then you need to make sure these are one or two. If I give it one here, one you selected, then category. If I give it region as a two, if I selected two, then it's category. Let me show you that. Those are not any, there is no connection between direct field and here. Just whatever you wanted, you can write it. Take here, this is the one I can give it. Okay, region as two. Okay, one and two numbers. I'm giving you numbers. Can you see the one and two we have it? So one means what? Two means what? You can go for define it. Field. It's already there. All right. Let me create it. Dynamic dim change. Okay. So if I have a parameter, is dim change. Drag the parameter here. If parameter is equal to 1, if parameter is equal to 1, then what you want to be represented? Tell me. So if it is 1, either region or category, whatever you want to be selected, specify that. So when it is a 1, I want to take it as a region. Select that field. Okay. Else, else I want to take the category. Okay. End the statement. From the dimension change parameter, you selected one, that would be region. If you select two, that would be category. Apply. Okay. You created a calculated field, right? Drag this calculation into rows. To close. So this particular calculation hold these values. Okay. So I selected one. It's showing region-wise sales. It's showing region-wise sales or not? You can go for selected two. Category-wise sales you are getting. Okay. Category-wise sales we are getting. So this is a simple condition you can define it. And one more scenario you need to be explained it. They will ask you that I have a two visualizations. This is also related to parameters. Okay, this is a scenario. Okay, I have a visualization like this. Let me take it as shipment segment type and sales. Okay, I will take it as a bar chart. Okay, segment wise bar chart I have it, and build one more chart, shipment mode wise sales by pie chart. Okay, and display the values as shipment mode wise sales. This is rename it here. What it is? Segment by sales. Okay, this is ship mode by profit or sales. Okay, and take it one more chart. Take it one more chart. Category wise, sales or profit, whatever you want to represent it. Hmm. Take it as a tree map. Okay, three sheets are there. I can drag these three sheets into dashboard. Okay, what is the requirement here is at a time I can show only one sheet. At a time I want to show only one sheet, not all the three sheets. At a time I want to show that only one sheet. If I selected a segment wise sales I want it. If I selected ship mode or pie chart I want to show it. If I selected category wise tree map I want to show it. Okay, when I select category, only category sales only I want to show it. Remaining two get hidden. I want to hide these two sheets. Okay, when I select the ship mode, I want to hide this segment wise sales and category wise sales. These two will need to be get hidden. Only this one I want to show it. How can we do that? Okay, at a time I want to show only one visualization in the dashboard. Okay, how can we do it? For that first step we do it, we can create a parameter. Okay, go for create parameter. So here also you have the create parameter option. You can click on create parameter. Okay, view selection, we can call it as view selection. Multiple views are there. Dynamically we want to change the view selection, and it is also string. Okay, here what we selected, list of values. We have the list of values, right? We can select list of values. So wait, segment, and we have it ship mode, and we have the category. Click OK. Parameter is created, right? Now I can go for show parameter control here. Okay, it is segment, right? When I select sheet need to be shown it. If I selected ship mode, it cannot show anything. Okay, so what we need to do? Once you create a parameter, we are showing that parameter control. The next step is use the parameter into filter shelf. Filter shelf is disabled. Okay, you can say that what is that parameter directly. We cannot use the parameters into filters. Okay, it doesn't allow you. Parameters are not allowed to the filters. Directly you cannot do that. But is there any way you can do it? Yes, we do that. We can create a calculated field. We can create a calculated field. Just you can drag that parameter into calculated field. Don't write any condition, not required. Okay, make it as view change condition. Right, parameter. Don't write any condition. Apply. Okay. Right. Now from this I want to get it only segment visual. Three visualizations are there. One is segment wise sales, shipment wise sales, category wise sales. We came to the segment wise. So drag this calculated field, whatever the you have it, drag into filter shelf. Okay, and go for custom value list. Here you can type it segment. Okay, type it segment. Plus symbol is there, add it. Directly come to the custom value list, select the segment. Okay, apply. Okay. Now here you can check that you selected ship mode, you cannot get it. You select category, you cannot show anything. When you select segment only, this visualization can be visible. Same step you need for shipment mode. Okay, show parameter control. One more time, show parameter control. Okay, that is what shipment mode, right? Yeah. So no need to be selected anything. You can put it whatever value you want it. Simply drag that field into filter shell and go for ship mode. Okay, have you written properly or not? You can check it parameter. Actually, what is the values there in parameter? Same way you need to type it here. Okay, ship mode. Click OK. Apply. Okay. Visualization, you can see segment is selected. You cannot show it here. You can select only ship mode, then only the result it will get shown. And if selected category, cannot show anything. Okay, it's only for ship mode. Right, go with the category sales sheet as well. Condition. What is there in the condition? Anyone tell me? What is there in what is there in that calculation? Hmm? What is there in the calculation? Nothing is there. Only parameter name is there. We call the parameter there. So just parameter is there. Directly parameter we cannot call into the filter. That's why we created a calculation and we drag the parameter. Okay. So that parameter calculation we are dragging to filter shelf. Okay. Here drag it and go for custom value list. What you need to type it here? Category. Add it. Apply. Okay. Now let's go for see that show parameter control. Here you can select category. Only category wise sales you can show it. Other two cannot be shown. Right. So three sheets is created. On each sheet we filter the data. Then go for dashboard. Then go for dashboard. Hide these all titles. Hide title. Hide title. And you can go for here show parameter control. Are you getting? So how we do that generally is delete containers and clear the dashboard. So what are the three sheets are there? Take one container, drag it here. This parameter on top of the dashboard. Hide the title. Okay, drag this one also same this. Remove it. delete it, hide the title, drag this one also here, just go for hide title. Can you check this? Okay, let's do one thing. You remove this. There is a small change we need to do. Put it remove. Just put it into the float. Okay, I will show you how we can do it the tiles later. Just drag it here. Put it as hide the title. Right. Next, you can drag the another one. Drag it same place. Hide the title and drag it here. Remove this container. Okay, this one also need to be ship mode, category, and segment. Can you see that? Dynamically reports are changing. Okay, this is the scenario need to be explained. Can you do it? We can create a parameter. First step, we can create a parameter. We can give the three parameter names over the list of values, and then we can write a calculation. In that calculation, we call our parameter, and we can go for each and every sheet. We can go for each and every sheet. We drag that calculation into filter shelf and filter with that sheet name, whatever the sheet you want to put it. You can go with each and every sheet. We do that filtering the data into it, and finally we drag that into the single dashboard, and we use the changing the parameter values, reports get changed. Okay, this is what you need to be explain it. So they will ask you scenario, explain me how we can do that. Parameter, in the parameter we can give the three values: segment, ship mode, category. Okay, on top of the parameter you need to write a calculation, one calculated field you need to create it. Nothing you can write anything, just drag that parameter into that calculation. Okay, the second step, you drag that parameter into the calculation. Okay, don't write anything. So third step, what are the three sheets you created? Three sheets we created, right? Each sheet you can drag this. Okay, drag this into filter shell, go to the custom value list, type your what are the name you given in your parameter. Ship mode you given segment, then write a segment here, add it. Okay, it should be whatever you are giving here, that should be matched with in the parameter. That should be matched in the parameter. Okay, so then only it will give the results. Same way you can do for all three sheets and drag into the dashboard. You can dynamically change the value. Okay, you can change it. And I can go show you how we can use the parameters into custom SQL. How we can go for use the parameter into custom SQL. Okay, so we can go for connected to the SQL server. I want to write a SQL server for it. So what we can do, let me advanced adventure works, and select start from employee table. Employee table is there in the. Let me check here. I don't read. Select start from DB underscore custom. So I want to create a parameter on, and I want to take the only listed fields from this table. What are the limited fields I want to take it here is, just go for select them, list of them, select. Okay, customer key I wanted, and first name I wanted, and middle name I wanted, and last name also, and the birth date, and marital status, gender, okay, and yearly income, okay, total children's. Only these fields I wanted from the customer demand. Executed. We are getting this right. Okay. Next, I want to make a gender as a parameter. I want to make a gender as a parameter. From the parameter we selected male. I want to show the male employees information. When I selected a female, female information I wanted. Okay, I want to create a parameter in the gender. So I want to do it at custom SQL level. How we do that? Select the select statement, whatever we written here, and go with the tab. I want to connect to new data source, right? Go for click on here. Which database we want to connect it? Microsoft SQL Server. Click on it. So database server name you need to provide it. Where we can get the database server name? Go with the Tableau database server. Click on this. You can get the server name. Okay. Go for copy this and go with the Tableau. Here give it that. Okay. Server name you are providing to Tableau. Sign in. Now select the database you want to be connected. Adventure Works Data Warehouse 2019 I want to be connected. So here we have the new custom SQL option. Okay, drag this new custom SQL into here, right? Paste your query. What are the query SQL query you have it? That you can directly paste it here. Copy this, copy this, paste it here, and preview results. Are you getting the results or not? All right. Okay. Now I want to make sure here, make a parameter. Okay, make a parameter here, right? So we have option insert parameter here. Insert parameter, create new parameter. So parameter, param, gender I can say that. String I can mention it. Let's see this. Okay, click OK. So where we can check this parameters, we need to write here where condition, where gender equal to. Does we get results correctly? Does we get the results here? No, because gender we have it MF here in the parameter we given male female, right? So try to go for parameter gender. We can go for do that. Okay, click OK. The sheet level last name.
Two
Okay,
times I have to sir, parameters.
two times added it is. Let me check it. Only one time I think show parameter control. So we are not getting anything because M and female. Added this parameter. Put it here.
Some screen is
M.
not showing.
Cannot see my screen.
Yeah,
Let me check that.
It's visible.
it's visible. Now it's visible.
Yeah, can you see that when I make it as male and female, automatically we are getting the data. Okay, but here you want to represent it male and female. While you are selecting here male and female, yes, go for edit this parameter. Actual values are F and M. Display as is there. Here you can put it how you want to be displayed. Male, female. Okay. Female you can select it, but data we can get it based on male and female. The gender you can take it, and date of birth you can take it here. Okay. And marital status you can take it, and yearly income as well. Is it clear? Any questions? So this is the way you can go for create your parameter at custom SQL level. We can use the parameter in custom or not. Yes, we can use it. So we can go for create a parameter here. Okay. In the condition, you can mention that create a parameter. Okay. Is it clear? So how we can get it? This is in the insert parameter options. What are the parameters you created? Those can be shown here. Or you can create a new parameter using here. When you click on new parameter, we can go for give it that. Okay. Marital status, I want to do that. List of values, data type, two parameters you want to be created. So then here you can mention that here I can remove this to gender. I can put it. Gender is equal to gender parameter. Right? Two parameters. You can create a two parameters as well. Click OK. And you can go for show the marital status, show parameter control. Okay, female. and the gender is married. Make it sure or condition, put it or condition, whether to go with edit is not and or condition. Married and single both we are getting, right? Mhm. Why it's not working, and then only we can get it who are female and why and is not working here. View results. The combination data should be there, right? Male and female. Let me check. I will check that why it's not working. So something is getting here. Right. The first one is changing. The second one is not changing. Let me check. We have given same. So thing is that see why it's not changing is marital status. We have the SM. I'm giving single and married. It doesn't be matching. Fine. Let me edit this parameter. You need to be help me this way. Okay, you are not strictly following me. So when I'm giving something wrong, you should be observe that, right? So then only your active participation would be there. Male and single, I want it. What you given RR under condition now. I'll just check that. Edit this. Okay, make sure it is under condition. Click OK. Now you can get it that combination data. Male and single, female and single, female and married. Right now we are getting or not. So that just need to be careful about what data we have in database. Same thing we need to be provided. Okay, male married, male single. Okay, female single, female married. It will be result. So this is the way we can go for create a parameters at custom SQL level. Custom SQL level. Can we create a parameter at custom SQL? Yes, we do that. In where condition we can use the parameter. Clear, guys? Any questions? So simple. There is a we joined it. There is a break fix. Break fix in the sense this kind of report is there. Uh, we drag. Excuse me. We drag into the dashboard. So yes, we can get it. This kind of change request something we can get it. Then once you join. So this is the report. So we have it kind of data. Select the single parameters are changing. Client want to add one more field to this. Client want add one more field into this report. That is customer email address. How we can get it? Can anyone tell me? I want to add one more field into this report, that's email address. Okay, so how we can get that email address? What is the steps we need to do? Tell me. Field I want to add into the report, that's email address. So same kind of scenarios. So many people go for work on it, adding one more field to the report. Okay, and removing one field from the report. How can we get that?
Go to this sheet level and drag and drop
Okay,
the
go to sheet level, drag and drop the field into rows, right?
yes.
It is correct. Into the, if the field is not there, what you do? If you have a field, you can simply drag and drop into here. If the field is not there, so email address field is there.
No.
Sir, I have to add I have to edit in query, sir.
Okay, we want to go for edit this data source. So we can
Custom
go
is
for edit this custom
it,
SQL.
here I have to add email.
So here, right? So we need to check that what is the field name in the database first. Go for database, execute your select statement. Email address is there.
Letters is
Okay.
there. That name have to add in select uh, beside select
Yeah.
or total children.
E-
Yeah.
Email address.
So,
Okay.
comma.
Take this. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Copy it. I will directly do that here. Okay. Came here, put it comma next to it, and put it as email address.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's it.
So apply. Now you can go for see that sheet level. So email address is updated here.
Is sir updated. Second.
Email address. Drag
Yeah.
the email address in order where you want it. You can drag it.
Yeah.
Okay. Put it next to the gender. Put it next to the gender. Okay. Once you add it here, automatically go to the dashboard level. The report is get updated here as well. So these kind of change requests also you can receive it. This kind of change requests also you can receive it in your work. Simple. First you need to understand what field you want to be added. So is it there in the your data, in the data list you have that field or not? It is not there. From where we are getting this data? Go for it. Edit this. So click on edit data source. So it is a custom SQL. Go for check it. Edit custom SQL query. Okay. The SQL query it is there. It is there or not? Yeah, it is not there. Then go for check that in SQL and get the field updated here in the list. Okay, automatically it will populate it in your report. Simple, but try to understand what they are asking, from where we are getting the data. So is that field is there in the database or not? So email address field is not there. The email address field is not there in the database. This table we don't have it. Then try to communicate with a particular person. The field is not available in the database. Can we please make it sure available for me? I want to add into my report. Okay, those things we need to be informed to the concerned for that. Okay, so this is kind of issues also we can face it. Clear that?
Sir,
Yeah.
in sheet level, that is ఏంటి gender spawn ఏంటి F and M, but in in parameters why creating in male and female.
It is it's like end users we want to show that male and female, but in the data we have in gender male female M and F. Okay, here also you can go
Yeah,
for
yeah.
edit this. Display name means how you want to
Oh,
display in the visual
okay,
values
okay,
are M and F. That should be matched with the
okay,
database database value. That's why we put it M and F. Similarly, here
okay,
also
okay. Understood.
we have single and married, right? So SM means maybe
Yeah,
customer don't understand that what is mean by S and M. So you can go for change the
yeah,
display name, edit parameter. You can put it here. Display name is single.
yeah, yeah.
Here married
Understood.
as well. Okay, SM means we know that as we are a developers, but end users may not, they don't know what is mean by S and M. That's why we make sure they are very comfortable when they are selecting data here. Okay, so that's we mention it married single here, but in background we have data M and S, married and single. Okay, even still you want to change this also where we have and single as well, we do that. So anyone can tell me where we can do it? We can go for edit this data source level, update now. We have a data married status here, right? Here we have the alias names option is there, alias. Okay, M means married. Okay, S means you can put it, alias names you can create it. Same thing can be shown in the data as well. Okay, married. So however we want it, the alias names we can create it. If you don't want that alias names, remove that alias names also. Okay, we can go for do that. So it's not go for alias, remove this alias. Okay, practice this part. Create the dashboard first, publish into your public account. Okay, this dashboard you need to be created. Next you need to be create parameters. So so try to go for create a parameter for measures as well. Sales profit I want to select it. When I select the sales I want to show it. When I select the profit I want to show the profit. So here we are selecting one means region, two means category, something, right? Same way dynamically I want to sell the sales and profit as well. Here if I select sales I want to show the sales by region. When I select the profit by region also I want to be show it. Okay, and do that multiple view selection as well. A view selection dynamic. This is also similar. Every interview they will ask how we can do that. Okay, and how we can create a parameter set custom SQL level. Right, so tomorrow we can go for cover that groups and sets. Okay, groups and sets we can see that. And yeah, let me cover something today. So I want to cover a simple topic today
Sir, and also explain the LODs picture
from
and
SQL. LOD is next concept. Once we completed all, then we can go with LODs.
okay,
Okay.
sir.
Uh, what are the different types of constraints? What is a constraint? So let's go with SQL constraints. What is the constraint? So what is meant by constraints is constraints are used to specify a rule for the data in a table. How data can be maintained in a table that can be maintained by these constraints. Okay, what are the different types of constraints? Mainly you can say that not null constraint, unique key constraint, primary key constraint, foreign key constraint, and check constraint. These are the main five constraints we have it, which can be there in each and every database. It may be if you go with Oracle we have a constraint. SQL Server we have it, Teradata. Constraints available in all databases. Okay, these main five types: constraints, not null constraint, unique key constraint, primary key constraint, foreign key constraint, and check constraint. Okay, in SQL Server we have default and create index also is there. We can see them. Okay, what is not null? What is a not null constraint? So if we go for maintain data in the column, it should not be contain any null values. The field should not contain any null value. Then you need to be defined it's a not null. Ensure that a column cannot, that is called a not null constraint. Okay, the column which we take it, it should not contain any null values, that it's a not null constraint. Okay, when you go for unique key constraint, what is unique key constraint? Ensure that all values in a columns are different. So unique means the column which we can mention contain any repeated value. One is there, it should not be repeated in the column again. One in the we can go for um, say that employee ID is there. If mention employee ID is unique, so same employee ID we cannot assign to any person. Okay, any we do means only the value should be once. It should not be repeated in that. That's a unique constraint. Okay, what is a primary key constraint? Primary key constraint means it's a combination of it. The primary key constraint combination of not null and unique key constraint. The primary key and it should not allow the duplicate values. It should be value should be unique in the primary key field. Okay, and foreign key constraint. Foreign key is preventing actions that would be destroy like link between tables. When we have the two links between two tables, the two conditions need to be satisfied, then only you can insert the data, update the data, or whatever you want to perform it. That can be prevented by the foreign key. Okay, when I go for detail, you can understand it. And check key constraint. What is a check constraint? Okay, checking means it's a validation. Something you are doing at, it will go for valid, satisfying the particular condition. Checking means what? Validating. We are going to check that it's satisfying this particular condition or not. Okay, so let's go for see this five types of constraints first. First, we today we see that not null constraint. How you can define the not null constraint? Okay, okay. So the constraints we can create at column level and table level. Constraints can be created at column level or table level. Column level constraints are applied to a column and table level constraints apply to a whole table. To the column level and table level. Column level constraints can be applied to the particular column and table level constraint applied to the entire table. Okay, so how we can define this constraint? First, we can go with the not null. So let me take this create table condition. We can go for a database level. So create table. We are creating a table. Table name is persons. On table we are creating his name is persons. So we are saying that my ID should not be null. Okay. So how you are saying ID should not be null means not null. You need to be specify that the constraint here. It is a not null. Last name. I don't want to allow the nulls in the last name. That you are specifying it. It's a not null. While creating a table, while you are creating a table, you need to specify that don't allow the nulls in this field. Okay. First name. Here also I'm saying that not nulls. Okay. Try this. The table is created. If you're going to be insert the data, if you are going to be insert the data, let me go for take the insert statement already written yesterday. Paste it here. Okay, try to insert this. One row is affected. Okay, select start from persons. Okay, right. Next, one more time you can insert one more record. Okay, let me run this. Can you see that incorrect syntax near to comma? So I'm trying to insert a null value here. Okay, that's why I'm trying to run it. What would be there? So cannot insert the value null into the column ID. Cannot insert the value null into the column ID table. Okay, column does not allow the nulls. Insert fail. So because we said that ID, we said that don't allow the nulls into the ID. So you try to insert it, it's showing error. So that it doesn't allow the null values into that field. Okay, so when you have defined as not null, it doesn't allow you try to insert the nulls. This is the way it will restrict it. If you give proper value, it's allow you. Okay, if you're trying to give a null, it thrown an error. Clear? And suppose while you are creating a table, you forget to define that not null constraint. You forgot to define that not null constraint while creating the table. So we can go for add it later also. If you want to make it as a not the constraint, I want to apply to the particular field in the table, you can do that later on the table is created. How we can do it is we have the alter command. You can go for use that alter command. Okay, you can go for use the alter command to add the constraint to the table, particular field in the table. How we can do that? Alter table person, alter table name. Okay, I want to alter column is int not null. So here I haven't defined that age is a not null constraint, right? We haven't defined anything for the age, but now I want to add. So how we can add that it is a not null constraint? Alter table column name is age and data type is int. Run this, we can go for run this. It can be applied now. Okay, the option we have it, you can go for apply the constraint to the particular field after you created the table. While you are creating a table, if you define it, it's well and good. So if you forgot to define it while creating the table, after some time also you can add that constraint to the particular field in the table using the alter command. Using the alter command. Okay, so try to work on this what we discussed so far. Tomorrow we can see that rest of the constraints and we can go with sets and groups. Thank you everyone. See you tomorrow.